We are under the lights as the Felix Hernandez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nick Ahmed goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Ozuna on the run. The 0-2 once more. Hit down the third baseline. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Robbie Ray is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. A little low, it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Reined in. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. And inning in. New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
That is fifth. The first baseman.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs and 5 driven in. Fly ball out to straightaway right, and Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on. Acuna digs in now. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. 2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Vogt gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired. 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Two and 0. And that's over. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Darno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to harm. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Starling Marte. He popped out in his first trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball called just a bit low. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Slow grounder to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Breaking ball chopped foul off to the left side, and he's behind now 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no. So stepping in, Nick Markakis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The right fielder, Nick.
Now here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Hops this one up. Here comes Peralta, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Freddie Freeman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. No dice on the knuckle curve that time, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Markakis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The batter, the catcher, Travis.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 0-1 count. Here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. To short, hit hard. Ahmed has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Popped him up. Darno over to his right. 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Halfway home. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ildemaro Vargas.
Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Vargas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Robbie Ray. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Robbie Ray goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here now the 2-2. On deck is Nick Markakis. And he popped him up. Walker in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that's the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Escobar brings it in, and that stepping up to the plate, Nick Ahmed. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The count now at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And that gets him on the mound. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. We can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Peralta. And they have taken the lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ahmed will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for Atlanta.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Charlie Culberson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smokes this one into deep center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 for the Braves. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Hit hard but foul. The 0-2 delivery. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ildemaro Vargas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Cole Calhoun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Swinging a high chopper. Albies picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail this one 1-0. Jake Lamb is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lopez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Pitch on the way. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. So it's no run. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. 0-1 the count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. At the plate, Nick Ahmed, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Diamondbacks are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Braves